For you Geminis, some of you are actually getting to know somebody where you and this person like each other, but it's complicated, right? It's complicated. We're going to get into this because of the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. Ultimately, the two of you have options. Both of you have options. And y'all are just trying to make sure that the both of you are not trying to rush into a relationship with each other. You want to make sure that this is something that the both of you really want. So as of right now, you Geminis are taking it kind of cool, calm, collectedly, and you're not really trying to be in anything too crazy, and you're just feeling each other out, right? You haven't necessarily done the nasty yet. This is more so about the two of you getting to know each other and kind of both agreeing to take it slow. The Seven of Wands, however, represents you Geminis like this person so far, and you Geminis may not want to take it slow, but it may be within your best interest to do so, not because I'm saying it, but because of the circumstance that you're in, right? Relationships are already difficult to get into enough as it is, right? Because you're talking about two people who have to come together to trust each other, and really all of this cheating and needing to play games and do all this and do all that is really coming from a point of insecurity and a lack of trust. People don't trust themselves. People don't trust other people, right? Even the people that essentially they have to lay down next to. And the thing about it is that that's sad, because how are you going to be in a relationship with somebody and you don't have any kind of trust? But you Geminis are willing to play along because it's way better than you Geminis not having this person in your life. Because like it is, I said before, right now, the two of you are seeing eye to eye with one another. But then you have the Five of Cups and the King of Wands. So the Five of Cups and the King of Wands represents, so there's a level of regret, or a level of not wanting, like a level of regret, not compromise, yes, but not having all it is that you Geminis want. You, like I said, you may want this person quite a lot, and you may have wished that the two of you would have been into a relationship. That's one of your regrets. You want to be wholeheartedly in a relationship with this person. But ultimately, you Geminis are really doing the right thing, because it's really about taking your time. It's about time, okay? Part of it anyway. Part, not all, but part of it. It's about time. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about, if you Geminis can understand, I'm sure you can, it's not about rushing into anything. It's not about rushing into a relationship, because what happens when you spend so much time running into a relationship? What happened? You spiritually, you get burned, right? You wish that you didn't do that, because you find out that the person is not necessarily somebody that you really want to spend most of your time with. And then you have the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. So the King of Swords, excuse me. The King of Swords and the Page of Swords. The King of Swords is all about you ready to get to know them more, right? Ready for a relationship. You want that long term, but you Geminis understanding within your own selves that it's going to take time, and that it's not going to be, Rome wasn't built in a day. So a lot of you Geminis are willing to be patient and get to know these people, so that when you get to know them a lot more, there's not a lot of surprises that are coming for you, right? A lot of times people like too much surprises, and then they get themselves caught up because they're in the way. They're in a position where, they get in their own way because they don't like to pay attention to see the red flags. They don't want to watch the stop sign, right? They don't want to pay attention to what color the light is, whether it's red, green, yellow. They don't want to watch that. They think every light or every traffic light is green and they go right on ahead. And what happened? Spiritually speaking, they get themselves into a love crash. You know, they ended up being in something with somebody that they realized, wait, they should have stayed patient and took their time and gotten to know the person instead of thinking that the person was so great and perfect, right? So let's clarify some of these. If you find value with this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called a link tree. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website. It has all the ways in which you can support me, from my Instagram, my Teespring store, which has my clothing on it, the books that I have that are on Amazon, right? And if you like the books, when you're reading them, if you like them, please go ahead and go back to Amazon and give them some great reviews. That's how it is that my book can become even more found, because people need to know about the clip art or love, or, you know, from the beginning to the end, so that they can know their history, right? And with my private tarot readings, there's a website for that too. Or you can contact me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. So let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Page of Swords, the Strength, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles, to clarify the Seven of Cups. All right, so for you Geminis, right, to clarify the Seven of Cups, the Page of Swords and the Strength is about, and you also want to make sure that they're not someone that would turn out to be a total enemy, right? Because how many times you Geminis have thought you know somebody and you trusted somebody, and then out of the blue, snap of a finger, they started to flip up on you, and now all of a sudden they start making you the villain of the story. Every single time. Nothing is their fault. Everything is all your fault. And then you had to break up with them. Well, the Knight of Wands represents, so this is just another reminder as to why, even though you may be tempted, don't rush into anything, because you still have other people for you to entertain. The both of you do, right? That way, if the two of you decide that at any point in time that this relationship, this potential relationship between you and them is not necessarily what it is that the two of you wanted, the two of you can break it off without having to feel played. The Page of Pentacles is about, yes, and remember to take care of yourself and take care of some of the other people that you are getting to know, right? You know, you don't want to you don't want to end up kind of just flaking on some of the other options that you have without telling them anything, right? Especially if they haven't given you any reason to do that. It just looks like you're the one that's flaking and you on some nonsense. That way, if things don't necessarily work out between you and this other person, you decide that you want to go ahead and talk to this one of these people that you used to you used to know, right? Or you were getting to know. You can always go back. You always have value where people want you. Because if you burn those bridges and you start to flake with no kind of consideration, no anything, people are going to be like, well, how come the Gemini just split? You know? So let's clarify the Five of Cups. The World, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, to clarify the Five of Cups. So the World and the Six of Swords is about, how do I say this? The two of you may end up being hot and cold with one another, right? Or you may be with them or they may be with you. But again, now is the time for the both of you to really make a decision on whether or not the two of you want to be together. Because the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles represents, if the two of you are not making that type of decision, you or this person is not going to wait around forever. So the two of you have to essentially make up your minds. Now, this person is getting to know you, and just as much as you're waiting to see where this goes, they're waiting to see the same thing, where it goes. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Listen, I'm getting up on out of here. Go ahead and take a break. It's time for me to be a better brother, a better son. So I'm coming back. Just taking a break though. Tired. Smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos, because I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subs, and we're almost there. We're at 9,400.